Good morning, YouTube conquerors. I just wanted to stop in this morning and say, shackles off, no longer bound. Shackles off, no longer bound. I just finished my study time this morning, and it started out in Psalms 46, but then I got to verse 5, and let me read this to you real quick. Verse 5, God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God shall help her just at the break of dawn. That's a good word, right? But then that scripture refers me over to Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 15, and it reads, "The Lord has taken away your judgments. He has cast out your enemy. The King of Israel, the Lord, is in your midst. You shall see disaster no more." Shackles off, no longer bound. You are no longer bound to fear, emotional distress, just anxieties, sickness, disease. No longer bound. Now, you may have things going on in your life, but you're no longer bound. You can still move and have your being. You can still have peace. You can still have joy in the midst of whatever you're going through. No longer bound. I want you to carry this all throughout the day with you. No longer bound. The enemy cannot defeat you. You are no longer bound. Don't let people push their issues off on you. Don't let circumstances stray you away or get you off course. You are no longer bound. And you're like, I got so many things going on with me. We all do. We all have a story, but you are no longer bound. What are some of the things that are bounding you or holding you up? Put them in the comments that you're thinking about. I did some quick research, and I'm going to go further into this, but this is a quick one. But here are some things that bondage, mental bondage, includes. Limiting beliefs. These are negative or false beliefs about oneself, about yourself. Fear, the fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. Negative self-talk. The way people talk to themselves internally can have a huge impact. What are you saying to yourself? Past trauma, unresolved trauma or painful experiences. We all have them. You might need to go and speak with someone. Prayer, reading your word, but sometimes we need to speak to someone else. External influences, sometimes social pressures, culture norms. It can keep people restricted. Lack of purpose. When people don't have a clear sense of purpose or direction, they may feel lost or stuck. Perfectionism. Trying to be perfect. There is only one person perfect, and that is Jesus Christ. We are not perfect. We are humans. Comparison. Constantly comparing yourself to others. You are uniquely designed. You have the skills that God has given you, and the gifts is all for you. Stop comparing yourself to other people. It is destructive. We are all made with different skin tones, different body types, different personalities. Accept yourself for who you are. You are awesome. You are great. You are beautiful. Take the shackles off. You're no longer bound. God has set us free, and we are free indeed. No longer bound. Let it go. Let it go. You are no longer bound. God has you in the palm of his hands. No one can defeat you. The enemy cannot defeat you. No longer bound. You go and have an awesome day.